is the finished product. I'm gonna call my family to eat now before this all gets cold. These are looking really great. Again, I've got one of these pans. I just think it's gonna be way easier to cold. I'm very happy right now, guys. Everything's going well. The sauce, the chicken. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another video. As you guys can see, I'm in the kitchen again. So yeah, I'm doing a fakeaway video. My last one did really well and I really enjoyed doing it for you guys. I kind of like cooking, and I like cooking for the whole family as well. I think everyone in lockdown's kind of making their own food now. I think everyone's just trying to see, oh, what can I make? You know, I'm craving this. Oh, I'll just make it. And today I'm gonna be doing a Fakeaway T.G.I Fridays. And today is actually Friday, so you know, it's just all making a little bit of sense. Obviously at T.G.I Fridays, there's a lot of menu items, so I'm not gonna be able to get through them all. So I chose wisely. So the first one is the Times Square share. If you guys have never had the Times Square share before, it's got the Mozzarella Dippers, the potato skins, the Jack Daniel's wings on it, and a few dips. And then also I'm going to do the sesame chicken, and it's going to be like my own version. The first time when I'd done this, I asked for a Jack Daniel's glaze, which my mum picked up for me from the shop. However, when you look a little bit closer, it's not actually the Jack Daniel's glaze, it's a Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. So as much as it was really nice, it didn't hit the same as the Jack Daniel's glaze that you have at T.G.I Fridays. So today my mom's gone round to like all the supermarkets, bless her, trying to find a Jack Daniel's glaze, and the last shop she went to basically told her it's been discontinued and they don't do it anymore. So I've got a bit of a challenge. I've got to make the Jack Daniel's sauce from scratch, which to be fair, I'm pretty much excited about because I reckon it's gonna taste, you know, quite authentic. But if you guys want to see how I make the T.G.I starters and the Jack Daniel's sauce and all that kind of stuff, then just stay tuned. So guys, if you watched my last video, you'll know that I cannot handle raw chicken with my, you know, straight hands. I've got to wear gloves. So what I'm gonna do is take the chicken and just go and wash it over there with some lemon and salt. So guys, now that I've washed my chicken, I'm just gonna get the breasts and I'm gonna cut them up into little pieces. So guys, this is what your chicken should be looking like. Small little bite-sized pieces like that. So now I'm gonna move on to the wings, and basically I'm gonna chop them up as T.G.I Fridays do, because you never get a whole wing like this at T.G.I. It's normally cut. I don't chop through bones and stuff like that. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but just, you know, I'm gonna act like I do. So what you wanna do is kind of like break it a little bit. Like it pops out like that. And then that way, you don't have to cut through the bone. Literally, you can just... I'm so chuffed. No, oh my god, guys. Okay, so I've just discovered something on my own. Oh my god, I'm chuffed. And then obviously this bit, you want to remove it as well, because you never get that part of the chicken at T.G.I. So you just want to kind of pop it out in the same way and just remove it. Yes, nah, do you know how happy I am about these little wings? So guys, once you've cut up all your chicken, you just want to transfer it back into the metal dish that you had it in. Now, I'm going to do buttermilk fried chicken. You don't have to do buttermilk fried chicken. You can do normal fried chicken, but I just think that this tastes amazing. It's a recipe I got on the internet and I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to do that recipe because I did it last time. And the chicken itself, even before the Jack Daniel's sauce went on it, was amazing. So guys, for the buttermilk chicken, we're gonna need some buttermilk. This one's just from Tesco. It was pretty hard to find, but it was in the world food section. Some paprika, some garlic powder or garlic salt, garlic granules, some cayenne chili pepper, and just some standard salt. So first what you want to do is put a cup of buttermilk. So because I haven't got a cup measurement, I've done the conversions, and 1 cup is equal to 250 ml. So, well, just under 250 ml. So I'm going to measure that out in here. So I'm just starting off here. You just want 250 ml of the buttermilk. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I wouldn't do the salt over the bowl, but I actually trust myself to not go over. I'm, you know, getting pretty good at this whole cooking vibe. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's about, bit more. About that much cayenne pepper. You want 1/4 teaspoon of your garlic powder. Oh gosh, that's a bit more than 1/4 teaspoon, I think. Yeah, about that. You see, this is why you take the top off. So there's our paprika, about 1/4 teaspoon of that. So then I'm gonna go do the exact same in this bowl off camera. All you wanna do is just mix all that in. You want your chicken to look like this. It's kind of like a pinky prawn cocktail color, kind of like pinky salmon-y vibe. So yeah, you just wanna cover that over and then just pop that in the fridge until later on. So the other day I made this recipe and I ended up making the batter twice. So now, rather than me doing that, I'm gonna make the batter ×4 because I know that I've got 2 lots of chicken this time. So I'm gonna make the thing ×4. I'm gonna leave the individual measurements for you guys in the description box, but for my one, I'm gonna make more of it because, you know, there's more chicken. Do I really need that much? Yes, I do. So guys, here I've got my flour. It might look like a lot, but the amount of chicken I'm having to coat, it makes sense. So now we've got our bread in. That actually smells so good. Mixed all that stuff in together, but that smells really good. You know, if you don't want to do this, you can always just buy a chicken coating. I'm just doing stuff from scratch because, you know, why not? Okay, so I nearly missed out like the most important part of the breading. You need to put 3 tablespoons of the buttermilk into it. I don't actually have 3 tablespoons left, so I might just have to like put something else in it to kind of give it that kind of consistency. So I've got some Greek natural yogurt here, and to be honest, I think I'm just going to use that for the simple fact that the buttermilk smells exactly like yogurt. So yeah, I'm just adding natural yogurt in and I'm just trying to get a specific consistency. Once I've got that consistency all around, then I'll obviously come back and show you guys. So guys, when you finish the buttermilk batter, this is how it should look. Very lumpy and not quite like nice at all. It looks like, I'm gonna eat that. Like, that's how, when it looks like that, you know it's right. So now guys, we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is the mozzarella dippers. And for those, you're gonna need some breadcrumbs, some parsley, some salt, 3 eggs, cracked of course. Oh God, I think I just cracked it there. No, I actually never. Did you hear that? Oh wait. Yeah, it's kind of cracked. 3 eggs cracked and whisked up, and then last but not least, you're gonna need your mozzarella. This mozzarella is, you know, it's not easy to get hold of. This is actually from Asda, as you guys can see from the packaging, but in the UK it's not easy to find mozzarella like this. So I think that if you are gonna do the mozzarella dippers, you may as well get yourself down to Asda and do your shop. But I've done a lot of research to find this block, which, you know, you can get in Asda, and every time I've been twice and they've had it. So then you just want to open your packet of mozzarella and cut it up. So I love the way the cheese looks. It is literally just a big block. You can get quite a few slices off this, to be honest with you, which I'm about to do right now. So now guys, we're going to move on to the breading, and what I'm going to do is just empty. Again, I've got one of these pans. I just think it's going to be way easier to coat. So I'm just emptying out, oh God, I end up dropping it. So I'm emptying out some breadcrumbs into there. Go in with like a teaspoon. My measurements are so off this time, guys. Last time, one thing I did find is that the actual breading needed a little bit of salt. So I'm just gonna add enough salt. Just using the side of the bowl to crack the egg and then breaking it into the actual dish. And all I'm going to do is take a slice of the mozzarella, dip it in the egg. This is so much easier than what I was doing the last time. Oh my God. Then you just kind of want to place it in there like that, throw breadcrumbs all over it, and obviously at the same time the other side will be getting coated. You just want to turn it around, kind of do the same on the other side, Then lift it up, shake it off, and just place it in your baking tray. I'm very happy with how that's come out. So guys, these are the mozzarella dippers, and I'm really happy with how they're looking, to be fair. They look even better than the last time, and the last ones look good too. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. These are looking really great. And then I'm gonna pop these in the freezer. So now guys, we're gonna be moving on to the potato skins. So what I've got is my potatoes just in a colander here. And what I'm gonna do is just go and wash them on the outside, scrub them with some salt on the outside, and yeah, just make sure they're nice and clean really. Now that we've washed the potatoes, we literally just want to put a little bit of oil and salt on the outside and then pop them in the oven. We're not pasting these because obviously, I don't know why we're not pasting them. It's just not a part of the recipe, and basically last time when I'd done it, they came out really well. So again, we're not going to paste these, we're just going to put them straight into the oven. So obviously we've already preheated our oven to 180 a little bit earlier. Then all I'm going to do, ooh, that's a little bit much oil. So you just kind of want to let the oil drop over the other ones, like, oh god. Okay, so you just want to oil them more. You just want to salt them. I've got oily hands here, so. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just pop them straight into the oven now. What you need to do is grab your potato, you cut it in half. You want to make sure you're doing it that way up as well. You can't cut it that way because otherwise the shape isn't going to work. So you got to cut it lengthways, is it? And then all you're gonna do is face it downwards and cut it again. You kind of got to be careful with the cutting because it is a bit of a fragile little thing. Then what you want to do is you want to grab your skins and you just want to scoop out the potato and leave about an inch of potato left in there. My family are coming in and getting impatient now because it's nearly 9 o'clock. So you kind of hurry up. We don't waste anything, so you just want to put the leftover potato in there. The last time my mum made bubble and squeak with it the next morning, so you know we don't like to waste in this house. Guys, once you're done, your potato skin should be looking a little something like this. So these are very much like the T.G.I Fridays one, same shape and all that. So yeah, I think they do use little potatoes though. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop these in the oven for 10 minutes. As usual, I'm going to use my timer because you already know me, like I forget and then burn things, like. And this is how much leftover potato we had, which is why it's just not an option to throw it away. Like this is a whole portion of mashed potato for like 3. So guys, when your skins come out, this is how they should be looking. They're looking a little bit more crispy now on the sides, which is how you want them. And then all you're gonna do is just turn every single skin upside down in the pan basically. Then all you want to do is pop that under a medium grill. Literally put that in for 10 minutes in the grill. You just want to keep an eye on them. You don't want them to you know, burn. Get about that much of the bacon. The first thing you want to do is probably separate it into like 3s. And then what I'm going to do, obviously the white bit you see there is all the fat. So the first thing I'm going to do is just trim all that off. Guys, when your bacon's done, it will look like this, and then all you want to do is just pop it on a really low heat on the stove and just leave it, because you want it to get really, really crispy. So if you just leave it on a low heat while you going around doing all the other stuff, that's perfectly fine. That's what I did the other day. What I'm going to do is just grab a little bit of spring onion and just chop it up. How is spring onion making my eyes water? Please. Spring. A bitch said spring onion, like now what's going on. So now I'm going to move on to coating the chicken. I've got a glove on. I've got my coating that I made earlier on. And then I've got my chicken as well. Here's the breast pieces and here's the wings. So all I'm going to do now is literally just, yeah, coat them. To coat them, you take a few pieces of chicken at a time, like say 3. Kind of drop them in and just, yeah, just go to town. When you take it out, it should look a little something like this. Now, I'm gonna move on to these wings. So, okay guys, we've been in the kitchen 4 hours. Let me just tell you that my lip gloss was worn off and everything. Like, the camera's already died once. You don't even see the struggle that goes into these videos, but you know, I love it. I love doing it. So, now I'm moving on to the Jack Daniel's sauce. There is a lot of ingredients, so I've literally just laid them out here for you guys, and I've already prepped my ingredients because obviously you need it in certain measurements and stuff like that. So for the Jack Daniel's sauce, you're gonna need a head of garlic, some olive oil, some brown sugar, you're gonna need some pineapple juice, some soy sauce, some water, some teriyaki sauce or teriyaki marinade, some cayenne pepper, a lemon, some onion minced, some Jack Daniel's of course, or just some bourbon whiskey, but you know, because it's Jack Daniel's sauce, you kind of gotta use the Jack Daniel's. Very little of the Jack Daniel's goes into the sauce. I didn't realise how small of an amount it is, but okay. And finally, you want some pineapple crush, and if not, you can just kind of blend up an actual pineapple or pieces of pineapple, just mash it up or whatever. Like, it's, you know, not that much different. So you want to get the garlic so it looks about like this, and then you're just going to put it into a dish like this, drizzle some olive oil over it like that, just a little bit, and then you're going to pop some foil over that, and then just pop it in the oven with the potatoes. So for the minced onion, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop that in half and then pop it straight in the blender. That's what we need, that mushy consistency. So we need 3 tablespoons of that. Say that's like 1.5. And my eyes, I can't really look in here though. Okay, 2. You know, the whole onion, let's be honest. The brown sugar, the pineapple juice. Don't ask me why I put it in here, I really don't know. Water, teriyaki and the soy sauce together, and then basically you just want to bring that to the boil, and then once it's boiling you want to turn it right down. So we've got the garlic out. This is going to be really hot, so I think I'm just going to go in that way. Obviously I've put it in this tissue because it's hot as hell. And then the garlic apparently should be pasty and roasted. Squeeze the side. Oh, right. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my god. Ah, it's hot though. Okay guys, this is just like a shambles right now. But that pasty garlic that's coming out, I need 2 teaspoons of that. I'm gonna go over there and do it. Like, obviously you can see it coming off on the spoon and whatever, but I need to kind of be over there and doing it. So what you've got to do now is stir everything else into here. Get your lemon juice. You're gonna get the onion, the crushed pineapple, the cayenne pepper, then the Jack Daniel's finally. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of a top more of the Jack Daniel's in, to be fair. It's for the fam and we like to drink, so whoops. Whoops. And then now we just kind of leave that to reduce and cook down. And that is smelling like, no. Girl, this is how the Jack Daniel's sauce is looking, which is basically perfect. It does look a little bit watery, and I do kind of want to thicken it up with a bit of cornstarch. So I might do that. The taste is there. My mum just tried it. She said it tastes exactly the same, but it just looks a little bit watery to me, which is what I'm not really liking. Guys, here we have the Jack Daniel's sauce. You can't even see it, but it looks exactly, even with that, those little bits in it. Oh, there's my fryer, and I'm literally just gonna pop the stuff in. I'm gonna pop the chicken into the fryer now. If you've not got a deep fat fryer, you can also use an air fryer or a pot of oil on the stove, as I said the last time. I'm doing the wings first because I just feel like they might need a little bit longer in the oven than the little pieces of chicken. So I'm literally just putting 5 wings down at a time. So I'm just gonna pop them down now. So now I'm just adding a little bit of this 4 cheese mix into the potato skins. I'll show you guys once I've done it what it looks like. Then with your skins, all you want to do, you just take your bacon. You want it to be really crispy bacon. That's exactly how we like it. Not all the skins are going to have bacon in them because obviously my dad doesn't have bacon. So I leave about that many without bacon because my sister's friend's here as well and I'm not quite sure if she eats bacon. So we're just going to go ham with the spring onion. After that, you're going to do a layer of mozzarella on each one. So guys, all I'm going to do now is just pop the skins into the grill. But what I'm going to do is close the oven door because it just stops them from burning. The chicken comes out, it looks like this. Then I'm just going to pop them in the oven to just let them continue cooking. So this is how the chicken should be looking once you've coated it with the buttermilk. These are the chicken breast pieces. I'm literally just going to pop those into the fryer now. They do stick together, so you don't want to put too much in one go. Fry these for 3 minutes. So yeah, just separate them. Yes, look at that. Okay, so that's how the buttermilk chicken looks. That is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to take that out now. Pop that into there and then pop that into the oven. So guys, these are the chicken pieces. As you can see, they expand a lot because of obviously the buttermilk. They look amazing and they smell so good. I can't lie to you. I want to eat one. I mean, you might disagree with this, but I'm going to do the chips now. The mozzarella dippers, I want them to be fresh. Like, I want the cheese to be melting out, whereas last time, for me, it wasn't. So guys, these are my mozzarella dippers that have just come out of the freezer. This is the last thing that I've got to do now. So literally, I don't know, I just want them to be last because I just want the cheese to be oozing, and unless I do them last, they're not going to be. So yeah, I'm going to pop them in the fryer and then I'm going to show you guys how the meal came out all together. So guys, here is the finished product. The food is finally done. Do you know how long this has taken me? Like, longer than I expected it to. But I'm so happy it's finally done. The only thing is, I do wish I'd done a little bit more Jack Daniel's sauce. I wish I'd just done like double the portion, so I'll take that in mind for next time because I did actually have all the stuff to do it as well. So I am a little bit upset by that, but I'm gonna let my family review it for you guys because I'm not even hungry after all this cooking. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video and I hope it's been informative for you guys. As usual, if you guys make any of this food, then please make sure you send me pictures because I just love it. I just love that you guys are participating and actually doing this stuff. That's why I do it. This is why I'm here doing this stuff, so that you guys can, try things out yourself as well. Like what I've been doing in this quarantine. You kind of just need to keep yourself busy in these little ways, and I love cooking, so why not? But anyway guys, I hope you've liked the video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.